You know why we like folks who are tough bosses and demanding? Right? Because they get results, but they get good short-term results. They get short-term Wall Street results that say that in this time, in this moment, they are doing exactly what the organization needs them to do, and they are hitting the numbers. And bless them, they're hitting the numbers consistently. And isn't that the way to get things done? In a tough economy, it might. Let's say it's tolerated a little bit more. But what happens when things start to get better? All right, what are the issues that will start to show up on your HR desk and in your HR cube when organizations are starting to do better? So we tolerate them because they get good short-term results, but man, they have long-term consequences for what happens. Now, one of the things that happens throughout this entire experience, if you sit down, if you watch a leadership webinar, if you attend other seminars, if you read books, one of the things that gets regaled considerably is this whole notion of visionary leaders. And we've got a number of people that we hold up as examples of visionary leaders. We talk about Bill Gates, we talk about the late Stephen Jobs, we talk about Dan Gilbert, we talk about a number of individuals who have essentially built this organization that has made a difference financially, economically, and socially on the planet. I'm going to make the argument that that's not how they started. That being a visionary leader was the furthest thing from their mind. They were acting on an idea. They had an idea about something, and they were fascinated by that idea. I don't think Bill Gates sat down and said, I'm going to invent software that's going to completely revolutionize the planet. I think he was trying to do something that would make things easier on a computer. Right? I don't think that Henry Ford said, I'm going to invent something that's completely revolutionized transportation. I don't think he had that in mind. He clearly didn't have implications for how it would impact how we move snow years later. I don't think he had that in mind. I think he was trying to solve a problem. I think Stephen Jobs was trying to solve a problem. I think Meg Whitman was trying to solve a problem. I think Jeff Bezos was trying to solve a problem. And it acted on that idea, and the implementation of that idea is what became the vision. This particular piece of consulting research started to give me some insights in this area, because the one thing that these individuals had in common, well, they had several things in common, but the one thing they had in common was the fact that they were all good employees. Was one more excellent than the other? Probably not. But they were the kind of folk that you would want employed in your organization because they had good work ethics, they had good work standards, they were just falling asleep at the job. Right? Falling asleep and consistently falling asleep. So for me, the question became, well, what's causing this? What's causing this? Well, what I began to realize is that they could fall asleep on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, not from nights of partying, but from an inability to disconnect from the workplace.